Sammy Jazz Music Production. 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 Sammy Jazz Music Production.
We have a few things we're going to say. The first thing is I want to remind everyone that we do have a silent auction at the back. We also have a 50-50 draw in the foyer area. So I know some of you have brought some money. I've seen the thick pockets from some of you guys. So please make sure you're contributing to the fundraiser. We also have booths from Edmonton Police Service and the RCMP at the back. So if you're looking for any information or if you have any questions on community policing, please see those booths. They're super friendly people.
Hi, we just wanted to say welcome to Infinity Safety Awareness's second annual event. My name is Minnie and this is Shaminder, and we're honored to be your MCs for the night. We just wanted to thank every one of you for coming, and we have a lot of performances coming up, so stay tuned.
So one thing Minnie mentioned is that this event is about inclusivity. When I'm talking about inclusivity, I love talking about all the interesting things that my wife Annie, who is a wonderful teacher and is here today at the back. Annie, please raise your hand. Thank you. So she's taught me a lot about kids and the challenges they go through in the classroom. And one of those challenges is self-confidence. Research shows that kids who are confident in themselves learn better in the classroom. But sometimes being confident is difficult, especially when you come from a culture or family where skin color, sexual preference, gender identity are targets for discrimination. Confident children with a healthy sense of identity more often speak up and express themselves in the classroom. They're also more likely to have friends from different cultures because they don't fear differences between people. They embrace them. So as adults, what we can do for our children is to listen to them, accept them, and raise them up so that they can be themselves and travel through life with confidence. Infinity Safety Awareness is working to build a society where we can be ourselves. And by furthering this goal, we'll reduce the mental health issues that our society currently struggles with. And that is what we're all fighting for here today. So please take part in all the fundraiser activities we have here tonight. And with that, I want to bring up Sunny to say a few words and introduce some of our volunteers. Please, a round of applause for Sunny.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. You know, nothing can be done without the volunteers. Before I say something, I would like to invite all the volunteers, if you could please come forward. So if you have been here last year too, 2 years ago we started this program. We started with the food hampers, with all the donations, all your help, the community help. Give the big hands to these people. Without their help, the work has not been completed. We started, as I mentioned, we started about 2 years ago. We were helping about 10 families a week. Now we have gone to about 100 families per week. So these people, these volunteers will basically, what they do when I collect something, we go there, they have set up the tables. If it's raining, it's -20 or +45, they're always there. They set up the tables, they manage the lines, they distribute the food. With their help, we have also started the podcast, where we are talking about mental health, LGBTQ, transgender, all those issues we have raised. Basically, we are providing the safe platform. And before I go, I would like to invite the RCMP and Edmonton Police also. If you guys please come forward. Thank you for their support. Reason being, when we are doing it, Candace, usually they call us. It's nice sometimes I have to call them. So without their help, it's not possible to. They support us, like when we have issues, when we do the community program. Please give them a big hand, please. You know, they do the thankless job. Like, everyone goes with a complaint to them and they provide the help, but they don't complain. Thank you. So what we do, basically, what we are doing, the podcast or anything, without their help, it will not be possible. Thank you, volunteers. Thank you, EPS. Being a volunteer, I can understand, and I support them and they support us. So, Candice, you would like to say a few words?
I think we were both going to say just thank you to everyone. When Sunny is thanking us, I want to turn around and thank the community members and the other organizations such as Infinity Safety Awareness for doing the work that you do, because we can't do our jobs if we don't have people in the community doing the same kind of initiatives like you guys are doing. So thank you so much. We both have certificates of appreciation for Infinity Safety Awareness for all the work that you do and hosting events like this that promote inclusion and really open up doors for celebration of inclusion and education and just being in the room with lots of good people. So, do you want to say anything else?
Yeah, I'd also like to add just to that, just mirroring the sentiment from Candice. Here at the EPS, we're beginning to realize the fantastic work that Sunny is doing within the community. And the reality is that we, as the police, we cannot do our jobs without the support of the community. So, from community relations section, we also have a certificate of thank you, and very much we're looking forward to the future and seeing what Sunny and the many volunteers here can end up doing. So, thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Candace.
Just stay there. I will. Yeah?
He's got the style down.
Okay, I'll look here. Good, thank you.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. We cannot go because, you know, the EPS is here. Brian, where did you go from the volunteers? I would like to invite Jasveer, Karen, Joanne for giving us a support, giving us a support from the provincial government as from the city council. Jasveer, Karen, Joanne, please. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Sunny ji. I recognize many of these young folks. I think I would be really happy to see that if you can give one big round of applause for these young people. I've seen these in the last 2 years actually, how they stepped up during the COVID season, and they were in the every corner of the south side I've witnessed, including University of Alberta, Calgary Trail, Melbourne, and many parts of this, to help those needy people during that time. Before I say, I think this is important to recognize as we are standing here and we are promoting inclusion, that we are gathered here on the traditional territory of Treaty 6, and the Métis people of Alberta share deep connections with this land. I wanted to thank you, Sunny ji, and the team Infinity Safety Awareness, and all of you, not only for supporting Infinity Safety Awareness, but also braving the weather today and being here. Safety, inclusion is very broad term. We can talk a lot about it, but it's very integral and very important and very serious issue in the society. Every citizen, regardless of the limitations, they need to have the capacity to live happily and also be able to contribute to our society in full capacity. There are great challenges. Inclusion is a social responsibility. There's a responsibility on the governments to create spaces, develop programs to promote inclusion in the society. And I just wanted to tell you that on behalf of you, me and my colleagues, we never forget your message, and we always hold government to the account, and we also try to work with the government to promote the inclusion. Inclusion, Alberta is also doing great work. I was on their event a few weeks back, and I met them on a number of the educational institutions where they're helping actually with individuals to pursue their career and live a happy life by supporting and creating spaces in the institutions. And this is a great work. This is a very big issue, but this is not a phenomenal, but a foundational work Sunny ji and his team is doing. I'm glad to be here and happy to present actually a letter of acknowledgement on behalf of the Legislative Assembly of Alberta. I did it last year. I'm happy to do it again, and I will keep doing it as soon as the year.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Hello, good evening. My name is Joanne Wright. I'm the City Councillor for Ward Smomy-Tappy here in the Southeast, and I'm happy to be joined by my other Southeast Councillor, Karen Tang from Ward Gardillo. And so representing Mayor Sohi and the rest of City Council, I just want to let you know that the City of Edmonton is committed to building safer, more supportive workplaces, and where employees can excel in their roles and establish positive and trusting relationships with their colleagues. We are focused on our own diversity and inclusion programs as well, and I'd like to thank Sunny and all the volunteers for your contributions as well to our community. Mayor Sohi has given us a little item here to present to you. It is a proclamation. Sure, thank you. So whereas safe, fair, and healthy workplaces foster positive environments and help employees to reach their full potential, and whereas last year Alberta lost 178 lives to workplace injury or illness, and whereas Edmonton is committed to building a safety-conscious city by ensuring all employees are equipped with the knowledge and confidence to recognize unsafe behavior, and whereas the City of Edmonton recognizes the important impacts that our local nonprofit partners have, such as Infinity Safety Awareness, in creating healthy and safe workplaces in our communities. Therefore, Mayor Amarjeet Sohi proclaims December 2nd, 2022, Workplace Safety Awareness Day at Edmonton, Alberta's capital.
Before I forget, I have to call, we can't do anything. Volunteers are there, but the money is needed too. So we can't do without our treasurer. I would like to invite Levy, who keep us online and tell us what we are doing and what we can do. Levy, please come. He's the money guy. Thank you, Levy, for whatever you do, whatever you do or what you do. Thank you, Mom. Thank you, everyone. Now, I will not take much time. I will invite the MCs. Please come, Sherman, Minnie, so we can start the program.
Hi everyone. So one of the great things that we're doing tonight is raising funds so that we can advocate for the rights and equitable treatment of marginalized people in Edmonton. The land on which we hold this event, which is Treaty 6 territory, has a tremendous history of diverse groups and people that have lived here before all of us. And we must acknowledge that the rights and equitable treatment that we are advocating for here today are still yet to be achieved for the Indigenous people of this land. So today we're very lucky to have Kyle Stanley with us today. He will be giving us the traditional land acknowledgement, and after that he will also be doing a traditional grass dance, which is a traditional Indigenous dance ceremony that is done all over North America. So everyone, please round of applause for Kyle Stanley.
Danse, Kyle Stanley, my name is Kyle Stanley. I come from the Frog Lake First Nation. I'm very thankful to be here today. I was here last year. Sonny asked me to come, and he wanted me to come back again this year, and he wanted me to do this land acknowledgement. So with that, it's very important. We recognize the land that we're on. We're on the land of the Cree, Dene, Blackfoot, all the different languages of First Nation people. They have settled here, that did trading here. It used to be called Amasquitchi Wagaigan, which means Beaver Hill, and they did a lot of trading here. And so it's nice for events in Edmonton, especially to have that land acknowledgement, because it brings awareness of First Nations groups that have been here, that have traded here, that have fought here a long time ago. And I'm very thankful to be here. My ancestors fought for me to be here, and the land acknowledgement, I always make sure I acknowledge these ancestors, my ancestors. Without I wouldn't be here today. So with that, this is Treaty 6 land. We signed the treaties way back when, and this is one of the bigger treaties that was signed back out west here. And I come from Frog Lake, which lands in Treaty 6 as well. I'm Cree. My mother was from Frog Lake First Nation, and my dad was from Sweetgrass, Saskatchewan. So, they're both a part of Treaty 6, and that's how vast it ranges into the Great Plains. So, like I said, I'm very thankful to be here. But then I'm gonna go into a grass dance. They wanted me to dance afterwards, but in my culture, the grass dance's significance is to bless the grounds, to bless the place for good health, good vibes, good energy. So with that, I really want to explain that and why I was gonna dance before anything ever really got started. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Like I said, it's the grass dance. I've been dancing since I was a little kid. And it's just a part of who I am, and I'm very proud to share with such a diverse community. And it's always nice to share because a lot of people don't know, right, or they don't understand. And it's always nice to be able to share my culture with people that don't know or they want to know. And I'm very thankful again to be here. So that I
Alrighty, next up we have Michelle. She's gonna do a classical Indian dance called Mohiniyattam. I'm pretty sure I said that right. But we just wanted to shout out her dance instructor, Pallavi Krishnan. So yeah, give it up for Michelle.
श्रीराघवं दशरथात्मज अप्रमेयम् सीतापतिं रघुकुलान्वय निशाचर विनाशकरम् नमामि 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 श्रीराम 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 श्रीरामचन्द्र कृपालु भजो मन हरण भव भयदारुणम् 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 नवकं गणित छवि नवनील नीरज सुन्दरम् अमृतया गणित अमित छवि नवनील नीरज सुन्दरम् पटपीतमानहु गणित रुचि सुचिनोमि जनक सुखावरम् पटपीतमानहु गणित रुचि सुचिनोमि जनक सुखावरम् श्री राम 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 भजु दीन बंधु दिनेश दानव दैत्य वंश निकंदनम् भजु दीन बंधु दिनेश दानव दैत्य वंश निकंदनम् रघुनंदनानंद कौशल चंद्र दशरथ नंदनम् रघुनंदनानंद कौशल चंद्र दशरथ नंदनम् श्री रामचंद्र कृपालु भजु मन हरण भव भय दारुणम् श्री राम 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 श्री रामचंद्र कृपालु भजु मन हरण भव भय दारुणम् श्री राम 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 इति वदति तुलसीदास शंकर शेषमुनि मनरंजनम् इति वदति तुलसीदास शंकर शेषमुनि मनरंजनम् मम हृदय कंजनिवास गुरु कामादिखलदलमञ्जनम् मम हृदय कंजनिवास गुरु कामादिखलदलमञ्जनम् श्री रामचंद्र कृपालु भजु मन हरण भव भय दारुणम् नव कंजलोचन कन्यामुख कर कंज पद कन्यारुणम् श्री रामचंद्र कृपालु भजु मन हरण भव भय दारुणम् श्री राम श्री राम श्री राम श्री
Alrighty, thank you so much, Michelle. Next we have a Lebanese group. They're called the Al Jabal Dance Group. They were created in 2011 by Nada Shabab. This is a dance group that explores both traditional Lebanese dabke and oriental belly dance. They're a group of 14 dancers and they've performed all around the world, including Alberta and Lebanon. They've represented Arab culture in many events, including Heritage Days, the Lebanese Festival, and the Caldeo Festivals. You can follow them on their social media on Instagram at Al Jabal Dance, or also check out their Facebook, the Al Jabal Dance. So let's give them a big round of applause.
العطر العاشق وردتنا من شعرك
next up we have Rita, Preeti, Alka, and Rohit doing a classic Bollywood sequence. So give it up for them.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Trina, and I am a dancer for Carlagan Dance Society. On behalf of KDS, I would like to say my heartfelt gratitude for the organizers of this event for inviting us here to perform. For all those who are not familiar with our group, we are a Filipino folk dance group based right here in Edmonton, Alberta. Carlagan has been in 50+ years under the organization and creativity jingle. We take pride in performing not just locally, but as well as internationally to help spread the joys of the Filipino culture to all. The first dance we'll be presenting is called Tinikling. Tinikling is a traditional dance, Philippine folk dance, which originated during the Spanish colonial era. Tinikling is often described as a folk dance that represents the attempts of Filipino rice farmers to catch and prevent the tickling bird from stealing rice grains from the fields. Without further ado, I would like to introduce to you all the Carlagan Dance Society.
Alrighty, before their second performance, I just wanted to tell you guys a little bit about them. The Carlagan Dance Society is a non-profit organization. They were founded in 1971. They're composed of Filipino Canadians and they aim to promote Filipino culture throughout their dancing songs. They travel and compete and perform all over the world in New York City, Florida, Georgia, Barcelona, Philippines, and Italy, and they take home lots of prizes. You can also find them performing at nursing homes, hospitals, schools, and city festivals. Yeah, so there you have a second round. Give it up for them.
Hello everyone, my name is Matea Andradat, and I've been in Carlagan Dance Society for 10 years now. And today I will be introducing Bumaya to you guys. Bumaya is an Ifugao dance performed by both men and women of Thanksgiving to the god Kabuni. This joyful dance is a prayer of thanksgiving for a bountiful rice harvest. The movement you will see from our dancers are meant to mimic those of a rooster scratching the ground. You will see this dance will be accompanied by music played acoustically, utilizing the drum and gong by our very own dancers. This is Umaya.
we have a couple of performances left, or is it just 2 more performances? So next up, we have a drag performance, which is different to a lot of people in different cultures. The drag performance we had last year was an amazing success. And one thing I want everyone to know is that with a drag performance, throwing money is not only acceptable, but it's encouraged. So when you see the drag performer going around and dancing, please show your support and throw money as much as you can. And yeah, Minnie will introduce the rest.
Alrighty, she was here last year. She's gonna be here this year. She's gonna be here next year. We have Celine Dijon. She puts the condom in condiment. Let's give it up for her.
Hey, how is everyone doing tonight? When asked to return, I felt truly honored. So I thought I would do something completely different and out of the ordinary for myself, for you. So I'm going to let you, the audience, decide kind of like what songs you want me to perform, but the DJ is going to just make a little mix of everything that we request, and then we're gonna go from there and hope that I know everything. All right, so let's start with you. Oh my gosh, darling, you look fabulous tonight. So what is an artist you would love to see me perform tonight for you? So Tina Turner. Okay, good choice, good choice. And oh my God, who is your stylist? Because I might need a number. Let's ask you, darling. Celine Dion. No, I'm Celine Dijon, but I'm sure we could do some Celine Dion for the people. Do the people want the Celine Dion? All right, well, this is half the experience, I swear. And let's take you in the back that's jumping up and down, cannot contain yourself. What would you like to hear? Sorry? Some Beyonce? Okay. Is there a specific one? Break My Soul? Break My Soul. Okay, he's got it. And let's take a bartender. TLC, all right. That should be enough. We're on a time crunch, but I mean, who cares if we really go over, right? Like, I look fabulous. So remember, if you love this, my name is Celine Dijon. You can find me on Instagram at celine.dijon. And if you hate it, well, you have no one to blame but yourselves. Also, if you haven't already, get yourself a business card from my lovely assistant right over here. And yeah, there's a little QR code. Follow me, and who knows? I might follow back. All right, DJ, let's do this.
You know, every now and then, I think you might like to hear something from us. Nice, easy. There's just one thing. You see, we never, ever do nothing. Nice, easy. We always do it nice, rough. But we're going to take the beginning of this song and do it easy. But then we're going to do the finish rough. It's the way we do. Proud Mary. And we're rolling, rolling on the river. Listen to the story.
There were nights when the wind was so cold, but my body froze in bed if I just listened to it right outside the window. Let me in, it's cold! There were days when the sun was so cruel, but all the tears turned to dust, and I just knew my eyes were drying up forever. And I can't remember where or when or how. And I banished every memory you and I had ever made. When you touch me like this,
marina in somebody else's lake. You dream about going up there, but that is a big mistake. Just look at the world around you, right here on the ocean floor. Such wonderful things around you. What more are you looking for? Under the sea, under the sea. Darling, it's better down where it's wetter. Take it from me. I'll find the shore, they work one day. I'll bring the sun is laid away. 12 to 14 foot and under the sea.
The storm is a guy that thinks he's flying is also known as a buster. Always thinking about what he wants and just sits on his boogie. So long, I don't wanna give you mine and no, I don't wanna lead you away, no. I don't wanna leave you time, no. I know no stress doesn't get no love from me. Ain't nothing to decide, it's best inside. Trying to hide at me. I know no stress doesn't get no love from me. Ain't nothing to decide, it's best inside. Trying to hide at me. But when you think back then, now you know how I feel. Say you can handle my love, are you for real? I won't be hasty, I'll give you a try. If you really bug me, then I'll say goodbye. You want to say what I really, really want. So tell me what you want, what you really, really want. I wanna really, really, really want. If you wanna be my lover.
Ooh, girl, need to kick off your shoes. Gotta take a deep breath, time to focus on you. All the big fights, long nights that you've been through. I got a bottle of tequila I've been saving for you.
Thank God he better know my worth. There's so much that I deserve, but I ain't worried now. I'ma let my head blow. He been trying it, but not today. So girl, if they don't love you anymore,
Lock your finest out the door. Do your head talk. Check my legs.
you won't break my soul. 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 I'm telling everybody, 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 everybody. Now I just fell in love. And I just quit my job. I'm gonna find a new drive. Damn, they work me so damn hard. Work by night, then all past 5. And they work my nerves, that's why I cannot sleep at night. I'm motivation. I'm looking for a new foundation, yeah. And I'm on that new vibration. I'm building my own foundation, yeah. Now, baby, you won't break my soul. 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 And I'm telling everybody, yeah. You don't see it, you won't see it, that we all know. Can't break my soul. You don't think it, you won't be it, that love ain't yours. Can't break my soul. Trying to fake it never makes it, that we all know. Can't break my soul. Never stressing, I'll take less, I'll justify love. You go round and circles, searching for love. You go up and down, lost in town, searching for love. Looking for something that lives inside me. Looking for something that lives inside me. Break my soul. You won't break my soul. You won't break my soul. You won't break my soul. And everybody, telling everybody, everybody.
All right, everybody, let's give it up one more time for Celine Dijon.
I was focused on me, my own energy, trying to negotiate the conflict myself. It was all going fine till you changed my mind. Someone called life because I'm drowning in your vibe. I'm melting into you like water. Sleeping without you is getting harder. Melting in like water. Oh my God, I got somebody stop her. Holy smoke. The person that I feel is going through the cancer. Holy smoke. The sweet and bitter killing on the tip of my tongue. All of our friends don't want this to end. I should've known better than bringing you around. Feeling like sparks as you light up your room. I don't wanna come down, but I feel too soon. I'm daydreaming so much, just let go. Sleep on me like it was getting harder. Melting in like water. Oh my God, somebody stop her. Holy smoke. The person that I feel is going through the cancer. Holy smoke. The sweet and bitter killing on the tip of my tongue. This is
Hi everyone. So we have one last performance today, and that is West African drumming. And this is a little bit unique. It's actually a workshop that people can get involved in and learn a little bit about West African drumming. But while they're setting up, it'll take about 5 to 10 minutes. We're gonna have Sunny come up and say a few words. So one more time for the man of the hour, Sunny.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you for taking your time from your busy days to be here. As I mentioned, you know, we always acknowledge what we are doing and how we are inspiring and what other community help we are getting. So before I go further or taking time, by the time they are setting, I would like to invite Jeff. He has started something different. I don't want to say anything. Let Jeff explain it. Jeff, please come. Please give him a big hand.
Thank you, Sunny. Give me one moment. I truly do not know how I'm going to follow such performance as Celine there. Alrighty. So, good evening, everyone, and thank you, Sunny, very much for having me tonight. I was asked to come up tonight and talk to you all tonight on how the Infinity program has inspired me to help others in my community outside of how I help with Save On Foods. So earlier this year in the spring, I noticed people leaving quite a few items, clothing, books, other things like that, next to our dumpsters. So I took it upon myself to start to build a community donation center. So with about 3 weeks of working on a tiny little balcony of mine, I was able to complete it. Was pretty concerned though on whether people were going to even use it or not. But to my surprise, within about 2 or 3 days, they had loaded the entire thing with clothing, food items. Give me one moment. All right, there we go. I filled it with items like clothing, food, water, books, movie, hygiene products, household goods, and even naloxone kits, which is for overdosing. I've honestly never felt better about anything in my life, and I have Sunny and the program to thank for that. So thank you very much, Sunny, for inspiring me to do such a thing.
Thank you, Jeff. It's not, you have inspired me quite a lot when you have brought all the donations to us. Now I go further, I would like to invite Alec. Alec. Alec is helping us from day one when we started, when we were only 2 people. And he has been with me from day one till now. He's going to share some thoughts.
As the mascot of Infinity Safety Awareness, I welcome everyone to a celebration of inclusion. My name is Alex. With other volunteers, for the last 2 years, the thing that I've learned is teamwork. Helping the community members has helped me to grow my personality. I ask everyone to be human and passionate towards other people. This helps you grow to be a better human. You always learn from other people. Be inclusive and comprehend. Thank you.
Thank you, Alec. And before we go further, I would like to invite my friend who will be explaining us about this wonderful drum program. So everyone is welcome. They have chairs empty and the drums there. They will be teaching you how to play the drum. So please come forward, grab the chair, come on boss and explain the program. He will be helping you to process or move forward. Please tell us.
Hi everyone, how are you all doing? How are you all doing? Yeah. From now on, I'm just going to project my voice, all right? There we go. Woo. So we'll start with our quick warm-up. For the warm-up, first let's learn how to sit. So, sit on the edge of your seat, get closer to the edge of your seat. Sit up straight. Yeah. And then, if your drum is, if your knee is higher than your drum, let the drum over your knee like this. Yeah, so you're more comfortable. If you drop the drum, we kick you out of this. Okay, here we go. So we're gonna do a drum roll. When I play the shaker low, you drum quieter. As I get higher, you play louder. All right? Let's practice. bum. Watch. All right, you follow him. Huh? Huh? One more time. Hey. We're going again. Slowly, slowly. Oh, yeah. Nice. And then the third time. The third time I go, ba ba ba, you answer. 3 times in a row. Bum, 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 bum. All right? The first one. Hey! Thank you. So, on the third time, you play 3 cycles. All right? Bum, 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 bum. If you keep playing, we do what? We keep you out of the circle. Okay, here we go. One last one. Coming on this side. Are you ready? We got it one more time, one more time. There we go. It's okay, it's okay. It's okay. It's good to make mistakes. It took me 20 years. So it's okay. There we go. After that, after bum bum bum, bum bum bum, bum bum bum, you play 1, 2, 3, 4 in the middle of your drum. All right? Bum bum bum, bum bum bum, bum bum bum. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time. One more time. One more time. It's coming. It's coming. Okay. After that, when you're done playing that, Charles, say hi, Charles. Charles is going to play the melody to this rhythm. The rhythm is called Makru. Can you say Makru? If you don't remember Makru, think about macaroni and cheese. Yeah. Just don't tell anyone I learned the rhythm from West Africa, mac and cheese. All right, so Charles is going to play the melody for Makru, all right? While he's playing that, we will be feeling it. We'll be clapping while he's playing, so we'll clap, all right? All right, so he's going to demonstrate. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now, we're going to count from 1 to 4 in the Susu language of Guinea, West Africa. It's Susu. All right, it goes, when you hear me say, Kele filasa banani, you play Kele filasa banani. All right, let's practice. Kele filasa banani. Oh, wow. One more time. Kele filasa banani. Oh, yeah. quick demonstration. All right? Ready? A quick demonstration. We're going to play like that. More! More! Here we go. I'll show you two solo phrases. Two solo phrases. And after that, I'll start at the beginning, play the whole thing, and then we'll start the party. Two solo phrases. The first solo phrase goes like, tell me what you do in your free time. It goes, da 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 da, babe. All right? Da 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 da, babe. All right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Second solo phrase, it goes, I love to play the drum. So we asked the question, tell me what you do in your free time. I love to play the drum. So it starts with drum. I love to play the drum. It goes 1, 2, start down here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Are you ready? A quick recap. It goes da-da, slowly. Da-da, da-da, bum-bum-bum. Da-da, da-da, bum-bum-bum. Da-da, da-da, bum-bum-bum. Bum-bum-bum, bum-bum-bum. 1, 2, 3, 4. La-la-la-la. Le-le-la-la-la-la. And then we got in English. 1, 2, 3, 4. First solo phrase. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah. 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 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, we're ready to party. Put your hands together. Woo. Repeat after me. This is the warm up. When you're soloing, make the snobby face. So sit up straight, open up your elbows, and make a snobby face like this. That's when you know you're ready to play. Are you ready? Ready. People in the back, are you ready? Yeah, we are ready. Yeah, here we go. So on the top. It's gonna be fast. It's gonna hit you like and then sprinkle cold water in your face. All right? Bam, bam. Here we go. I know, right? One more time. We'll gradually speed it up.
dinner, the buffet out. If you have not eaten, please eat. If you're going for the seconds, please do that. We are going to do the silent auction closing now. If you can please, if you have bid, if you can pick up your things and go to the cashier and in the outside and pay for it. And then after that, we will do the 50-50 draw.